Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Today is Scraplift Crafternoon once again, and I have already put most of this together. Well, first let me show you the layout we are lifting. We are lifting this fun Disney layout from Scrappy Like a Fox. Mine is going to be Christmas because it's also the 25th, so that means it's Christmas in May, and I'm using a How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. Now, I have glued most of this down because I recorded a video, and then I was like, you know what? I want to add a whole bunch more stuff. So I went and got some more stuff, and now I'm like, I'm going to just pick up from there. So in the layout, she has, it looks like 2x2s, 6 of them, and then probably a 4x6. I decided to do 3x4s and a 4x6, and I've rearranged things a little different. I added some more circles and stuff. My stars are actually stamps from Vicki Boutin. Let me show those to you. Warm Wishes stamps. Plus, I'm using, like I said, a How to Kill a Kit with Style. This is White Pines from Close to My Heart. So I already have everything glued down except the stars, but let me tell you what I decided to do as I'm gluing my stars down. So these pictures are every year when I travel, I buy Christmas ornaments as souvenirs, and I have an entire tree that's just all my travel ornaments. In fact, a couple of years ago, I had to buy a bigger tree because I had so many ornaments. And this was 2021. In 2021, my daughter and I went to New York City right after Thanksgiving. We left the day after Thanksgiving and spent the weekend going to Broadway plays because it had just reopened and after COVID. And so we went and saw in 2.5 days that we were there. We got there Friday morning and we left early Monday morning. In the 2.5 days we were there, we saw 5 plays. Well, 4 plays and the Rockettes. So that was our goal when we had kind of planned on going to New York in 2020, and then, you know, life happened. And so I promised her that as soon as it opened back up, we would go. And that's what we did. It opened back up in October and we went in November. And I tell you, it was very different than the other trips to New York because things looked very different there than it did where, I mean, I live in rural Oklahoma. COVID was, I mean, it was a big deal, don't get me wrong, but you know, when you live in isolation anyway, it wasn't that different than our everyday life. So, I mean, we did have the shortages of, you know, toilet paper, and our little grocery store sometimes had problems getting supplies because we were at the end of the demand of the chain and stuff. So but it wasn't anything like it was there. And so for us to see firsthand, what it was like there was kind of crazy, kind of eye-opening. I mean, like I said, we didn't realize how good we had it until we saw what it was like in other parts of the world. So it was a good experience for us. It really was. People thought I was crazy for going. I mean, people think I'm crazy to go to New York all the time anyway, but to go, you know, then and all that, people thought I was insane. But you know what? We had a great time. It was a wonderful experience, and we enjoyed it. And anyway, so these are the ornaments I got from the shows that we went to. Now, we went and saw Phantom of the Opera because I have seen it, but I had not seen it on Broadway, and my daughter had never seen it live. She had watched the movie several times, but she had never seen it live. So the day we got there, we went to the ticket booth, the discount ticket booth, and we decided we're going to get a classic. So we saw Phantom of the Opera, and that's what that one is. Then we also saw Six, and that's what that one is. And we saw Moulin Rouge, which is this one down here. And we also saw Little Shop of Horrors, but they didn't have Christmas ornaments for me to buy, so I didn't get one from there. But I did buy just a plain New York City ornament for keepsake too. So these are my ornaments from 2021. I'm going to title it New Broadway Ornaments. I have pulled some stickers. Okay, now, but one thing that I found when I was starting to put things up that I wanted to use and didn't is I have a few stickers here. One thing that I would like to use is this border up here. I wanted to put that up there. So I'm going to do that. And then there's a couple of tags that I would also like to use. And I think I'm going to put them down here. Actually, I want to ink them first. And I'm going to put them, I'm going to tuck them down here so I can put my date there. I pulled these, but then I realized they're heart stars. Just not going to do it. Not going to. Okay. So these are freckled fawn letters. Let's spell out new. I don't know where I want to put them. Oops, that needs to go over. See, this is why I need to like lay them out first. And I don't know why I don't. I see people do that and I'm like, oh, that's such a smart thing. But then do I ever do it? Nope, sure don't. Okay, new. B-R-O-A-D-W-A-Y. So, W-A-Y. I'm trying to figure out where they need to go. B-R-O-A-D-W-A-Y. Yeah, so I'm just going to start it here and hope for the best. I'll fix it later if it's going to be too tall. It's going to overlap those. That's okay. It'll be all right. I'll figure something out. But see, I'm going to have to move those. Let's do it down here instead. Notice I'm not setting them right next to each other because sometimes I don't know, I just feel like being different today. Broadway. New Broadway. I'm afraid that's going to be too long. All right, guys. I'm going to go figure out my title because I have a feeling this isn't going to work. So I'm going to go figure out my title. I know I have some red gems from Close to My Heart. I'm also going to go get those and add them. But there will be a still shot at the end that shows you the complete thing with the title and the gems. Go check out, everybody. There's a playlist for Scraplift Crafternoon. There's a playlist for Christmas in May. There's a playlist for How to Kill a Kit with Style. Plus, there's a link down below to Scrappy Like a Fox, so you can go check out her also. Go check them all out. Give them some love. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.